Hello everyone, welcome back to Believer CS Academy, Bangalore. This is topic of the day, and today's topic of the day is Kyasanur Forest Disease. In this video, we will see why it is in news, and we will understand everything about Kyasanur Forest Disease, and we will try to understand how it is transmitted, symptoms, and other things. And in the end of the video, we will also try to understand some of the important, significant diseases which are always in the news. Okay, because this is one of the very important topic from the UPSC prelims perspective, because UPSC tends to ask questions from this now and then. So why it is in news is the Chikmagaluru district health officials are on high alert to prevent Kyasanur Forest Disease, which is also known as monkey fever in the district. Okay, so another name of Kyasanur Forest Disease is monkey fever. So recently, Chikmagaluru district in Karnataka have issued a high alert to prevent Kyasanur Forest Disease because there is a chances of breakout of Kyasanur Forest Disease. And before that, since the beginning of 2024, 2 individuals have lost their lives due to Kyasanur Forest Disease, a viral infection which is prevalent in Karnataka. And the number of deaths reported due to this disease since 1956, when it was noticed in the forest of Shimoga district, is about 560. Okay, so these are certain reasons why it is in news. So this is very recent one, and the last week, or not the last week, every 2 days back only, Chikmagaluru district in Karnataka we issued KFD, high alert on KFD. So you will understand what is Kyasanur Forest Disease. Kyasanur Forest Disease or monkey fever is a zoonotic illness, is colloquially referred to as monkey disease due to the link with monkey fatalities. Okay, so this word, what is zoonotic? Okay, zoonotic is any disease. Okay, there is a disease. If disease is getting transferred to human beings, okay, from animals. Okay, first this disease will affect the animals. From animals, if we consume animals or if we come in contact with those particular animals, it is going to infect human beings also. So any disease which is going to affect human beings from the animals, okay, is known as zoonotic disease. Okay, so this is zoonotic disease, and it is caused by Kyasanur Forest Disease virus, KFDV. So it is a viral disease. In diseases, there are 4 pathogens. Okay, pathogens are, what is pathogen? Pathogen is any microbe. Okay, it is any microbe which is going to cause a disease. Okay, not all the microorganisms or not all the microbes is going to cause a disease, or not all the microbes are harmful for human beings, but certain microbes are harmful, which results in diseases. Within these microbes or within these pathogens, there are 4 types. Okay, first one is, we already know that first one and the most potent is the virus. Diseases caused by virus are called as viral diseases. And then there is bacteria. Okay, example for bacteria is anthrax. For viral diseases, the example for virus is obviously Nipah virus, dengue virus, coronavirus, many are there. And then there is fungus or fungi. This is also causes diseases. For example, black eye syndrome. Okay, and not least is protozoans. Okay, for example of protozoan disease is malaria. Okay, so malaria is caused by Aedes aegypti mosquito, but that mosquito carries a protozoa which is going to result in malaria. So these are 4 types, but the most potent and the most difficult to treat is these viral diseases. Okay, so Kyasanur Forest Disease is a viral disease. So its history is, it was first identified in 1957 in a sick monkey. Okay, it was first identified in a sick monkey. From the Kyasanur forest in Karnataka. Since then, between 400 to 500 human cases per year have been reported. Okay, so it was reported in 1956, and it was first identified in sick monkey, and from monkey to it has been transferred to human beings or human beings. That is why it is called as zoonotic disease. And eventually, KFD merged as a grave public health problem spreading through the entire Western Ghats. Initially, it was endemic to Karnataka, but then it started like spreading to other parts of Western Ghats also. So this is the history. Now we'll understand transmission. Okay. So the transmission here is the virus is maintained mainly in hard ticks. Okay. Hard ticks. These are the ticks which are mostly present in animals. Okay. These are called as vectors. What are vectors? Vectors are any these intermediary organisms which act as a host of these particular viruses. In this KFDV, the vector is hard tick. For example, in dengue or malaria, the vector is mosquito, which is Aedes aegypti mosquito. So these are vectors mainly in hard ticks, which is also known as Haemaphysalis springeria. And then it is also present in monkeys, rodents, and birds. What are rodents? Rodents are mouse, rat, etc. etc. These are rodents. And to humans, it mainly occur after a tick bite or contact with an infected animal. Okay. So as I said initially, it will first come in the vector, and from vector, if it infects human beings, or the human beings come in contact with any other animal which is already suffering from disease, then there is a chances that it is going to transfer from animal to the human beings. Okay, the occurrence is normally the transmission begins from late November to June and peaks between December to March. Okay, so it is post monsoon time. Okay, during the winter season of Karnataka, it is more prevalent in Karnataka. And then symptoms. Okay, when you are studying any diseases, we have to understand the symptoms. The symptoms for this is it is characterized by chills, frontal headache, body ache, and high fever to 12 days with a case fatality rate of 3 to 5%. Okay, so fatality is less, but the disease is still very significant, and this is still very fatal. And then the diagnosis is how you are going to identify the disease, whether a person is carrying this virus or not. So the diagnosis can be made in the early stage of illness by molecular detection, by polymerase chain, or virus isolation from the blood. Okay, and then later serological test using enzyme linked immunoabsorbent serologic assay, that is ELISA test, can be performed. Okay, there are two tests, that is ELISA test. Everyone should know about the ELISA test. Most of the times the term ELISA, it seems like it is connected with the space because of LIGO, LISA pathfinders. There is a certain space observatory projects, okay, or gravitational observatory projects. So it looks like it is a space related issue, but it is in fact it is related to identification or diagnosis of a disease. ELISA is enzyme linked immunoabsorbent serologic assay. Okay, through this you can recognize whether you carry the disease or not. And then after this we have to understand treatment and prevention. Okay, for any disease we should know whether the treatment is whether there is a treatment exists, or whether there is a vaccine exists, or there is no treatment. Okay, we should be knowing about these things. For this particular disease, the doctors manage symptoms and monitor vitals daily in the absence of any specific treatment, because there is no particular specific treatment for this Kyasanur Forest disease. Therefore, they are going to treat the symptoms instead of treating the virus, instead of curing the virus directly. So patients are receiving free treatment as per the state government decision presently. And a vaccine, there is a vaccine present that is called as a formalin inactivated KFD vaccine, does exist for KFD and is used in endemic areas of India. Okay, so there is vaccine, but there is no specific treatment. Only the treatment is they treat the still symptoms. And then, however, the Indian Council of Medical Research is said to be in consultation with Indian immunologicals for the development of a vaccine. The Forest Department is distributing nitrogen or N-diethyl phenylacetamide, that is DEPA oil, to be applied to exposed area or skin which acts as a tick. tick repellent. Okay, this depo oil, it is provided by the government or forest department, which if you apply to the body, then it will resist or repel the ticks. Okay, so it is kind of a preventive measure. So there is a vaccine, there is a preventive measure called as depo oil. So it is basically we are applying depo oil to repel ticks, and but there is no specific treatment. Okay, hope this is clear. And then, so this is how the transmission happens. Okay, so species of ticks which are most prominently Haemophilus stingeria are the vectors for KFD. The larvae appears after the monsoon and the nymphs start appearing in November. So these are the larvae and the nymphs, and they start and then they will keep laying the eggs. And these nymphs feed on the multiple hosts, thus packing up passage of the virus. So they are going to infect rodents, monkeys, cattle, and other animals. Okay, and now a small mammal such as shrews may be reservoir host with monkey deaths, indicator that virus has become epizootic in the region. Okay, epizootic in the region, it is affecting the animals, and it is resulting in the death of animals. So here, if there is an animal which is dead, and if a human being is coming in contact with a dead animal which is infected by KFD, then he is also going to receive the disease. He is also going to get infected with the disease. So tick pools found near monkey carcasses. Okay, tick pools found near monkey carcasses be a hotspot of infection. Humans living in the forest interfaces get infected on tick bite. Most human cases and monkey deaths occur in the dry season between November and June, and this is when the nymphs feed. Okay, so post monsoon phenomena, and cattle were found to host, amplify, and distribute the population of ticks, but play no role in the transmitting of KFD virus. This is very important. Though it gets infected, it doesn't result in the infection to human beings. The infection to human beings is mainly a result of tick bites or from the coming in contact with these animals. Okay, this is about KFD. We saw the transmission method, we saw the symptoms, we saw the treatment and diagnosis, and now we will see. Okay, we have done the discussion with KFD. Now we'll try to see what is Kyasanur Forest. So it is a protected area located in Shimoga district of Karnataka. It is part of the Western Ghats mountain range and is known for its rich biodiversity. And the forest is home to a variety of plants and animals, including tigers, leopards, elephants, and the gaur. So these are all present in KFD, Kyasanur Forest. So this is about today's discussion, but we'll also have certain discussion about important diseases. So some of the important diseases which are always in the news, because of wrong reasons, are these. First one is Nipah virus. Nipah virus, it is zoonotic again. It is infecting human beings from the animals, and it is, the vector here is fruit bat. Okay, fruit bat, and there is no drug or vaccines. Okay, there is a question in 2024 prelims on this Nipah virus. We already discussed this in our previous question analysis, so you can go back and watch that video. So there is no drug or no vaccine, so it has become very dangerous to human health. And then there is rotavirus, which is not a zoonotic virus. The reason how it transmits is, it is the oral route. Okay, it is mostly present in the feces, meaning the human dungs or animal dungs, and when we come in contact with these things, they enter into human beings through oral route. And then there is no specific treatment present for these also, for rotavirus. Then there is Yara virus. This is peculiar. It doesn't infect human beings. It was found in Brazil, where this virus was feeding on the amoeba. Okay, amoeba, and it was resulting in the death of amoeba. But there is no treatment because it is affecting amoeba. So why there we are going to find any treatment for it? And then Zika virus. Zika virus is not zoonotic, and the vector here is Aedes aegypti mosquito, and there is no specific treatment present, but there is certain vaccines being developed. And there is dengue virus. It is not zoonotic, and the vector is Aedes aegypti mosquito, and there is no specific treatment here also. You might think dengue we have specific treatment. We don't treat dengue virus directly. We treat the symptoms of dengue virus. Okay, we treat the symptoms of dengue disease. And there is the vaccine present for dengue. Okay, dysphagia, and certain dengue vaccines are being developed by India also. So these are certain important diseases. So whenever you read any diseases, whenever you read any disease which is in news, how you have to read is disease. If there is a disease which is present in newspaper, you should know about its transmission method, vector, pathogen, and vaccine or treatment. In case vaccine is there, whether it is covered under National Immunological Vaccine Program or mission, National Vaccine Mission. Okay, and then you should know about whether it is endemic to particular area or whether it is available in throughout the world. Okay, so this is how you should study a disease. Okay, so this ends our today's discussion. If you have any doubt, do write in the comment box. If you have any suggestion for me, you have been watching my videos from almost a week now, so if you have any suggestion for me, you can also write that on. You will improve on the coming classes. So if you like the video, please like the video, comment on it and share with your friends. With this, I will end the video. Jai Hind.